ready for this?
You are now listening to Me Gente Podcast, hosted by yours truly.
Hola, mi gente. How is it going? Welcome once again to Pa Mi Gente Podcast. We are happy to have you guys. Before we get started, you guys already know the cast. Wait, we're missing somebody, but anyways, we'll start with Maya first. Maya, welcome. There he is. Hey, and then Danny and Soti. And
Hey.
Nico is doing a cameo today. So, welcome. Before we start, we want to thank you guys once again for the support that we've been getting. Continue to hit those likes, continue to hit those shares, so that our content can spread, and maybe one day we'll be famous and we'll remember. No, just kidding. But also, quick announcement: next week we're doing a live episode, February 6th. I don't have the exact time, but we'll keep it posted, I guess.
Yeah, just
Stay
look at it.
tuned.
Yeah, look at it. Our social media, we'll find it. A quick little shout out to somebody real quick. Victor Lopez. So he was listening to our podcast and he was cracking up because he thought it was funny. And he was at work, and one of his coworkers asked, "Hey, what are you listening to?" And he told him, like, "Hey, my cousins, blah blah blah." Victor Lopez is our cousin, and he's like, "Oh, we'll watch it. I'll watch it, on my way home." Coworker ended up watching it on her way home. I don't know her name or anything like that, but Victor's coworker, if you're watching, shout out to you as well. She really liked the episode, so yeah, shout out to both of them.
Absolutely, all the shout outs to all the people in the communities here as well. I know some people kind of were surprised, like, I didn't know you did the podcast. Like, yeah, absolutely. So we're gonna try to continue this going, and we'll get it going.
Word of mouth goes a long way, so tell people about us.
And let us know if you want to hear anything specific. We're down to talk about everything and anything.
Yes, absolutely. Leave in the comment section there your thoughts, whatever it is. We definitely want to interact with you guys. So.
Yep.
All right, let's get to it.
Let's
Danny,
do it.
You wanna
Yeah.
leave this one on here?
Yeah. So we're gonna hopefully do a ongoing segment here at some point. Maybe not every week, but we can have thoughts on TikTok. And obviously, as we all know, we all spent a large amount of time that we shouldn't on TikTok. Just scrolling through a lot of stuff. Well, I recently ran into this old man, and I guess they were asking him, like, "Hey, you've been married for a long time. What's some secrets that you have on keeping your marriage, kind of active and avoiding divorce and whatnot?" And he had a whole bunch of tips, but the one that popped up on my end was it was a tip about date night. And he said, "Screw date night." He said, he's like, "Screw date night. I'm not a fan of date night." He's like, "Look, you guys are going to go to date night and you guys are going to spend, $150 on a dinner, some wine. And what are you going to do? You're going to sit across from each other and you guys are just going to talk about what? Your kids, your life, about all that stuff. So you do that anyways. So why not, instead of doing that, you're just going to go home right after that too. And you're going to go right back to your kids and all that." He's like, instead of doing that, he's like, spend that money on a hotel room. Go get it for the night, spend 3 hours in there, go nuts with each other. And then after that, just go home. And then he's all like, "I bet you anything you guys will appreciate that more than just having dinner and drinks." So thoughts.
And didn't he say, he's like, "Oh yeah, you can even make it interesting. Go to like a sleazy hotel."
Right. He said, yeah, make it interesting. Go to a sleazy hotel or we'll do some role play or whatever, So like I said, thoughts on TikTok. I'll let you guys take over, and then I'll share my thoughts.
I'm interested in what Maya's gonna say.
There's some truth to it. Date night is just dinner, really. For me and Huva, it's just dinner. And we end up talking about the baby. Not that we've had a lot of date nights because babysitters, right? But if I'm gonna get a hotel for a date night, I need to make sure that it's the whole night, not 3 hours. I want my money's worth, right? So
good for you, Huve. All night? Damn. Shoot, I thought 3 hours was too much.
Okay,
Why
15
pay?
minutes. Bro.
That's a
You guys-
quickie.
You guys sell them by the minute or?
Yeah, so I mean, Valentine's Day is coming up, right? So it would be, I think, okay, date night could be lingerie, dinner, and then doing whatever you want, playing around. Like the guy said I remember the TikTok said, make a mess, make the sheets dirty, do all that, and but I just
Damn,
think
where y'all going?
I just want my money's worth, so I'm not gonna pay $150 for 3 hours.
Well, man, I hope you, man, you better, yeah.
Spend more time sleeping in that bed than doing anything else. So.
You know what? For me, it's like 30 minutes. Let's sleep for the last 2 and 45 minutes. I'm good with that. I'm just like, yeah, I'll pay $300 to go to a hotel and just do matter activities and then go to sleep. Just go to sleep. You know, sometimes
Okay, so
you know what? I'll even go further. We'll probably act like we're going to date night and then we'll sneak in through the back door and then lock our room and just not even, you know, just
What back door are you talking about here?
yeah. What?
So what back door are you talking about here?
Well, definitely not that one. Tiene 3 candados, that one.
it's so on very tight.
I gotta get the Tigres Norte to open that one.
Y ni así, yo creo.
Está bien cocido.
That one, yeah. Anyways, Sophie, what do you think?
So at this moment, I feel like what I would do would be, like Maya said, probably an all-nighter. I think maybe an hour or 2 of sexy time, but then after that, sleep. That's all I need right now is just sleep without being interrupted. And yeah, anything like that. But the guy does say on the TikTok, he says, have dinner if you want to. He says, but have it there. Just, you know, get dinner, have it there, watch a movie or something. Like that would be nice.
I think overall, I think his point has to do more with, you know, I think it's more content that he was saying what he was saying, but I think his point has a lot more to do with like, look, get out of the usual of what you're doing. You know, the usual is you're going to have dinner wherever, you're going to talk about the kids, like, forget about that. Like you're going to go to dinner and not talk about the kids or go do something crazy, like go get a hotel room or, you know, it's better to interact and have this connection, whether it's physical or however you match with your person. But it's better to have that connection and it doesn't have to be over dinner. It doesn't have to be your typical date night. It could be something random, something different. And I think, you know, when people say like spicing things up, that could have something to do with it. I mean, no one really thinks about, you know, let's go to a hotel room as something really spicy. Like people think really far, but when they think spicy, you know, but hey, I mean, if you don't do that often.
Hey, so question, in Puerto Rico, oh, sorry, in Puerto Rico, they have these motels that you like pay by the hour. Do they have those here without them being ratchet?
I don't know about them not being ratchet, but
I don't think Motel 6 does it.
I think every hotel that is by the hour is probably ratchet, right?
I wouldn't know.
But by the way, what I meant was I want my money's worth. I'm not gonna be doing the nasty all night, you know. Just to clarify.
Why is that? Because we can't? Is that what you're saying?
Because I agree. Because I agree with something. I want some sleep too. But I'm saying like 3 hours. Nomás comiendo y ya. Like,
but no. I think also what he's saying is like, look, if you do have 3 hours, like, okay, let's say for all of us, if you do have 3 hours to spend, what would you do with it? I mean, you don't have the whole night. You don't have a sitter for all night. You don't have the means to do something crazy for a whole night. But if you just had 3 hours with your loved one and you're trying to reconnect somehow, how would you spend that?
I would
No, good
probably try
question.
something that I haven't done in a while, which I can't think of right now.
Like backdoor stuff, or
There you
What?
go.
like backdoor stuff? Or,
No, I
oh,
who said I do that?
Maya's like,
I don't know. I'm
does
just
not,
saying, I mean,
Maya's back door does not have 3 locks.
I have 4 locks.
So there's not even a door there anymore.
When I had the baby, I made sure they sewed on extra stitches.
Oh my goodness. But no, yeah, but also point being is, I mean, date night is only for parents with kids.
Sure.
Because people who don't have kids do not understand this. I mean, we love our kids, we adore them. They're little angels sent from heaven to make our life a living hell. And but sometimes we just we need that space to just just get a break. I mean,
but I think I think that even people that don't, couples pues que no tienen niños, I think their date night is different, but it's still a date night.
Yeah, I mean, because they have that whole house to themselves. I mean,
it's an event. No, like you make it into something a little bit more than just dinner. You make it like, hey, dress up tonight. Normally we would go out to dinner just to whatever restaurant, but hey, let's go to a little bit of a fancier restaurant, but dress up a little bit nicer. So yeah, I can see that, but I do see Caesar's point. Like I tell Salty all the time, like, look, for us, I think there's 3 big keys to like a relationship, at least to keep it. I mean, number one is you have to be, great to your and be great with your family, like overall, like your kids and your wife and everyone. But then you also have to be great with your spouse. You have to have that alone time with your spouse at some point, minus the kids, because ultimately that relationship has to be very strong. But then on top of that, you need your alone time as well. Like you have to be your own person before you can learn to be with someone else, before you can learn to be with the family. And a lot of people lose track of one of those 3 or 2 of those 3. I mean, really, if you're really family oriented, like if you're very like all about your kids, it's easy to lose track of your spouse and even lose track of yourself, or even not make time for, yourself if you are worried about your spouse and your kids all the time.
Yeah. No, I agree. I'm trying to think when we were growing up, if my parents ever had a date night,
right?
Maybe probably the past 3 years, maybe they started, but our generation is a little bit more, hey, we need we're not afraid to just, take that time, separate it, break chains of traditional and of things, and do date night. So I think, yeah, date night is awesome.
That's fair. But there's also a hell of a lot of couples out there who have been married for 50 years, but maybe shouldn't have been, and a lot of that maybe,
for sure.
They feel like they're stuck in that relationship for one reason or another. And that's a whole nother conversation. But point being is that like, look, we don't want to be that couple. So let's figure out how to maintain our relationship instead of just saying like, oh, it is what it is, so it's work. I mean, it's work to be a family oriented person. It's work to be a good spouse, a good father, a good mother. And it's work to be a good person for yourself. It's not easy.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, like I said, I don't know, the 3 hour thing, to me, that was pretty interesting because I wanted to hear your guys' thoughts on that. Because yeah, I mean, some people connect very differently. Some people have that very physical connection. Other people is like, hey, let's go. I think if we had 3 hours, hey, let's go to a movie theater. That I think we used to go to a movie theater a lot,
all the time,
and just to go watch a movie and just enjoying that, like watching the movie without watching the movie without
enjoy the movie, not just like
no
relive that whole
no. enjoy the movie, but no, watching a movie without my daughter asking us 30 different questions in the middle of the first opening credits.
Mommy, I need to use the restroom, like right when the movie starts,
or
something.
That is the worst.
What about you, Soti? Do you agree? 3 hours, you would want to go to the movies, or would you want to do something else?
In 3 hours, I don't know, maybe the movies, but I don't know. I feel like the dinner thing is overrated, you know? Like that's what everybody does.
Mhm.
So that's why I was asking about the hotels having hourly rates.
Well, I think also, I mean, dinner
Una hora.
dinner itself, if you do it often and you
15
have
minutes, a quickie.
Yeah. if you have dinner with someone like in a schedule, if you have dinner with someone in a
Or
schedule,
Claudia.
at what point does it become like monotonous, or not monotonous, but like the same stuff? Oh, like it becomes boring.
Repetitive.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
So like, yeah, change it up.
What about
Just-
you, Cesar?
yeah.
3 hours, what would you do?
Yeah, like I said,
Something different.
30 minutes, go to sleep.
Okay,
Or you
switch it
gotta
up.
have some tacos.
No, but you got to
Maybe have
think
some
of
tacos.
Claudia.
Yeah, 3 hours. What would Claudia do?
She would want to sleep. She loves to sleep. If you ask her, hey, what's your hobby? Sleeping. She loves
Oh my
sleeping.
gosh, she's my
Or-
kind of girl.
Yeah. She sleeps. She like or cleans. Just freaks out and just starts cleaning. Just
Oh my
drinks
God,
3
are we-
glasses of café, and then just starts cleaning. And I'm like, hey, you want to just chill? You want to just relax? No, me estoy relajando aquí. Déjame en paz. I'm like, oh, okay. I'll go and play with Danny on PS4.
Me and Claudia are like the same person. I just found
Yeah,
out.
she loves to sleep
Sleep
and clean.
3 hours.
No, I'm pretty sure she likes to, hang around with her sisters and stuff like that, and her family.
Okay, so let's change it up. 3 hours, not as a couple, by yourself, no kids, nothing, and you only had 3 hours to spend. And what would you do besides
Man,
sleep? Besides sleep,
by myself?
yeah.
I would go to the beach. I would have a drink at the beach by myself.
Hmm.
I feel like that right there is just so enjoyable.
Okay,
By myself, having a drink.
So just by ourselves, no friends.
No
by
friends.
yourselves. Yeah,
Okay.
That's what I would do. Beach.
I go shopping.
shopping. Okay,
Shopping.
little stress relief.
Yeah. I've never liked eating by myself or getting a drink by myself, or so definitely not eating. I don't like reading, so no library. So yeah, shopping.
Read an audiobook, you
Right? No.
know. So what would you do, Maya?
I said shopping.
Oh, shopping. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
3 hours. Shoot. I would definitely go work out for about
3 hours or 3 minutes.
for probably about 45 minutes, 30 minutes around there. Probably stop at Home Depot and see what other tools is there. And
I
then
thought you were
the
gonna
rest
look
of
for a
the time I would
job.
probably- I would probably go play Call of Duty. Probably that's basically what I would do.
Yeah, see, I don't know about the whole Call of Duty. Like, don't get me wrong, I love playing video games, and I'll play them by myself. But if I had 3 hours, I think I'd just go golfing. I think something about like being out there even by yourself. Like I agree, Caesar. Though, the working out part, like for me, it's a big stress reliever too, to be able to work out. Either that or like a massage, or something like even what are they called, those sensory tanks, where you get to be in the sensory tank and it's like you feel like you're floating, and then like it's like no it's like pitch black and like just silent, and you're just by yourself in there.
Oh yes, I've heard of
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Like
I've
something.
never heard of that. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, so it's just a sensory tank. I think it's salt water, so like it doesn't it helps you float a little bit, and it's supposed to be silent, and you're supposed to just be in there by yourself, and you can sleep, you can have your own thoughts to yourself, whatever you want to do. It's just kind of you being by yourself in a dark room. So something like that. I mean, just something to help your mental state, I think.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Yeah.
How about with girls? Like if I went out by myself for 3 hours with the girls, besides dinner and drinks. I
would go out to the bars or a club to dance.
Yes.
See, we were just talking about this. Like,
yeah.
girls are lucky. Like, I can't be like, dude, let me grab my guys and go to a club and just like dance it up with my guys. Like,
yeah, you can.
No guy does that.
That would be weird. It's like, because with us, I would be like, Maya, let's go. This is my favorite song, Maya. Let's go dancing. And then we would go dance. But with the guys, it'd be like, Cesar, this is my favorite song, Cesar. Let's go dancing.
Imagine me and Cesar doing bachata at a club
Dancing queen.
together. But girls can do that, and it's not like I'm gonna go to a club and dance with random girls. Like, I have a wife, I don't need to do that, But like, the songs are fun. I want to dance too.
Can you imagine just a group of guys just dancing in circles and just moving like,
I say
it's not. It's a noise. It's not. Oh yeah, definitely.
I say you guys try it this time that you guys are gonna go to your guys trip.
No, but for us, okay, so like you guys going out to the bar and whatnot, for us the equivalent is we'll probably go like golf cart or something, or like just I don't know. I don't drink and I don't dance, so that's what I would do. I would go to the batting range or the golf range or
golf range.
That sounds so boring.
Yeah, golf. Shoot,
So
a 3-hour session of us just working out would be fun. You know what I mean? Like, there's a bunch of stuff that like us, we can do anything. Like, it doesn't really have to revolve around anything else. But yeah, like airsoft, paintballing. I mean, golf. Go-kart racing. Shoot, there's a whole lot of stuff we can do.
And eating tacos after.
Oh, of course, that's a must.
So do we at 3 a.m. after dancing.
Right. And then walking barefooted afterwards.
So what's protocol on girls night? You guys are dancing in the club and other guys are trying to hit up on the married women.
Even though I don't have it on, but I have a tattoo,
But
guys.
the guy-
I even have a tattoo.
You
Just
don't
in
have
case
it on.
when I don't, when I
Same.
don't wear my ring, Danny branded me. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
We're branded.
we are.
Yeah, that's what I do. I'm sorry.
So what about like, okay, so like the guys, obviously they get drunk and they don't care if women are married or not. They just want to dance. They just want to hit up
my girls. Because
I know, but so like, what would you
"Excuse
say? Like, how would this interaction
I
go?
would be
You're
like,
like, no.
no,
move,
yeah, she's
bye."
married. Get away. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
then
there's not even, like,
probably Sophie and I would probably hold hands and continue dancing.
Yeah. Be like,
Yeah.
that's it.
I guess women are stronger than in that sense.
Yeah. Aren't you gonna ask what if the girls were going up on us, or is that just not gonna
No.
be? Yeah. What the hell?
Like, they're
Yeah.
like, yeah, we don't worry about you.
Yeah. Screw you guys.
I know. Me and Hooven are sexy too.
And to answer your question, I would hold Caesar's hand too and dance with him. Okay.
Probably, yeah. And then we would freak the whole room out.
Yeah, we want to clear a room.
But yeah, no, it's interesting because for guys, I mean, what are we gonna do? In a circle, do like a dance battle, probably. You see, guys are just more competitive. Our nature is just compete. Everything's about compete. It's like, so
we went to like a bachelorette party, and I didn't go with my wife. We just went, to Vegas or whatever, and we were just kind of hanging out. But there's a bunch of single people that we went with, and they all wanted to go to the club. And man, Vegas clubs are expensive when you don't go with a female. You go with a female, you get like $50 off or $20 off, whatever. We had to pay like $80 to get into this club, and for what? Like, we were just having a few drinks, which we could have got anywhere. Luckily, Wiz Khalifa was there, so we were able to like actually watch this concert. But the cool part was that because we weren't tied down to anybody, and we didn't really want to be. Me and the guys that were with who had a spouse, we were like, okay, let's play a game. Let's see how far we can get inside Wiz Khalifa's like little private area and be like front row. We paid off security guards and everything, and we were right front row in front of Wiz Khalifa. But yeah, I mean that's our club experience. No dancing with girls or guys or anything like that. Yeah, yeah.
I'd be like,
Yes.
oh, she's holding the baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been me right
Yeah.
there.
Girls and guys clubs experience are really different.
I agree. Nice. Any other videos you guys want to share?
That's all I have as far as my videos. I don't know if there's anyone else.
No.
All the videos I see is just a bunch of remodel stuff.
I like the dancing videos. Me and Aria watch dancing videos.
I have a lot of
Yeah,
baby
I
videos
like
that I
them.
watch. Mhm.
Yeah, so Danny's the only one that with interesting videos. There.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? Shit.
But
Are you
since we're
pick-
talking about the club, Cesar, you were talking
What?
about a song earlier.
I know. So, music nowadays is very interesting because I think the either the older we get, the less we understand like what people are saying, or people are just talking too fast, or they're just making up words as we go.
Or they're
So
just
I
Puerto
don't-
Rican.
Yeah, or they're just Puerto Rican. How do Puerto Ricans talk, Maya?
I don't know. I'm not Puerto Rican.
Come on, Maya. There's gonna be a few Puerto Rican people watching this. Come on.
No, but for example, I mean, and obviously it's more rap and hip hop, but I mean, like this, like Daddy Yankee just made a remix with a song. It's called I forgot what it's called, but it was this with this 1990s rapper called Snow, and a lot of people will probably remember, but Informer, and the lyrics on this brought me back to that. I'm like, oh man, yeah, I remember that. But and then I started reading, well, wait a minute, what does it mean? What does it say? What is it talking about? And then I started looking up the lyrics because the way he raps it is just so fast and
Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Do
so,
it.
yeah,
Do
I
it.
can't definitely.
Just read it
But this is
fast.
his lyric. I don't know how. I don't even
I don't
remember
know.
like the beat or anything like that. But it's like, and it says, so the lyrics is this: Informer, yeah, no, say daddy, me snow, me I go blame, I lick your boom boom down.
Wait,
And then it's just-
which song are you
do you-
listening?
yeah.
Are you saying
Are you rapping, Maya? What's going on?
That's what it says. Yeah.
Maya's over there rapping herself.
that was a remix?
Maya can't even speak. She was like, I lick your boom boom down, and it's
Maya's thinking about that hotel now. She's like, damn. Oh,
she's
Juve.
ready to go.
She got all flustered.
I know. I'm trying to find the remix for this.
what lyrics are you
What's the
Well, okay,
song?
the Daddy Yankee remix is Con Calma.
Oh,
You guys know it, no?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the remix for this guy Informer. And so Daddy Yankee remade it. So it brought me back memories like, oh man, I remember that song was, they used to slap. And then I'm like, but wait a minute, what does it say? And obviously in Spanish, I kind of understand it, como te llamas, baby. Desde que te vi, te supe que eras pa' mí, whatever. Dile tus amigas que ando ready.
You gotta sing it like this. Dile tus amigas. No.
Tus amigas
Go,
que
girl.
andamos ready. Esta lo seguimos hasta el after party.
See?
There you go.
Calma. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what's the lyrics? I mean, what don't you like about them?
Okay,
I mean,
but I don't. It's not that I don't like about it. It's like the original lyrics in Spanish it's just a little bit more clear, but in English it was like Informa, I like your boom boom down. That's all I knew. That was it. And I'm like, well, what does it mean? And so I started reading and like, that does not sound what he's saying. Informer, and then I lick your boom boom down. Former, ya no say daddy, me snow, me I go blame, I lick your boom boom down. Like, what does that mean? You know what I mean? And so,
You really need explaining.
Yeah.
about licking your
And
boom
lick your
down.
boom boom down.
well, no, I know the licking boom boom
Oh,
down.
okay. I mean,
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
no
Well,
wonder you
so
only need
that-
15 minutes.
Yeah.
Just straight to
Too
the
much of the
point.
licking of the boom boom. Yeah, date night is a very exciting.
Con razón, Claudio se la pasa dormida.
I know.
You're like, yeah, just you want to lick me, boom, boom, down. Yeah, well,
No, go back to sleep.
yeah, back to sleep then. That's 13 years of marriage, guys. You know?
Or is it because you're?
But yeah, that's my song. I don't know. I mean, that's my song. I just don't understand like what it was like. I mean, I understood "Lick Me Boom Boom Down," but like it talks about
What
me
else?
cactus, you know. So, anyways, that was my song.
So okay, so then when you rap it, like you're into it, and then that part comes up, what do you say?
I'm like Martin Lawrence and Will Smith when they're trying to sing "Bad Boys, Bad Boys." But that's exactly me. Right? That's exactly me. I mean, I can't. I skipped that whole part. I'll lick your boom boom down. That's what I was saying, you know, like an observation.
You just sounded like my mom when we went to see Lion King. Everyone's quiet, and she's like, "Hakuna Matata, na 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 na." Hakuna Matata, na 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 na.
Oh man, but yeah. So, but there's a lot of old songs that we don't even know. I mean,
Oh, I have a song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's an old song too. It's called Sopa de Caracol. Sopa de
Mhm.
Caracol. Hey, what? Okay, so for
What's
the
the
longest,
American guy? Is that what?
what the American su? Right? So for the
What?
longest, I would hear everyone say, "What the American su? Sopa pati, sopa pati," and it's what a very good soup.
Yeah. What a very good soup. Yeah, but he doesn't know how to speak English, so
So a
he
lot of
just
people
says
say, "What the American
no.
soup?"
The guy
What the
himself, when
very
he's
soup?
singing it, he's not saying that's a very good soup. He's like saying it in English, but he doesn't know how to speak English, so he's like trying to say it, but he's butchering it.
Wait, so I thought
What?
it was just us Mexicans saying
No.
"What the American soup"
What the American soup?
instead of "What a very good soup."
Let me Google this.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm like, okay, I gotta listen to this, but
What the American soup.
I swear, I don't think he's really saying like
Can we
what.
play it?
Well, we gotta get the main.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
you
look
guys-
it. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, here.
Yeah, they said
What
what
the very
the,
good soup.
what the, yeah.
Right. So he's not even saying like
The
what a
right
very
thing.
good soup. He's just saying what a very good soup. Right? Like he's
Oh
just,
yeah, what
yeah.
the very good soup.
Yeah.
No, what the
Is that
American
what he
soup.
said? I have the lyrics here, and the lyrics is like, "Whoa, wata negui con soup, lupi pati plupi pati."
Are you sure you got the right one?
No, he did.
Yeah, that's what. I mean, look at the lyrics, and then obviously, si tú quieres bailar, sopa de caracol. Hey, but I mean, yeah. What is watu beni con soup? And is that so? He's trying to say
It's
that in
what the
English?
very good
What a
soup.
very good soup is what he's trying to say.
What the very good soup.
And I don't know what the second
these
part
years.
is. I don't know what the
Lupi
Winnie
Pati.
Wanna got.
Willy
What the-
Wonka?
Yeah,
What the
I have no
we
clue.
wanna go.
Yeah, that's very. After all these years, that song is what? How old is the song? This song is like in the 70s or something. Only now. It's a very
Maya
19
just
song.
thought it was just Mexicans butchering it. They're singing it right. The guy originally butchered it. They're singing it right.
I'm sorry.
Hey, everybody's singing it wrong.
Everybody's singing it wrong. Started from the first guy.
Those Mexicans are butchering it.
Yeah.
Oops. I apologize.
That's
So mine is super simple. I had this happen today. I was washing dishes. So my baby is obsessed with Blue's Clues. So I know all the Blue's Clues songs, but there's this one part that says, when you, what is it? When you I thought it said when you lose your mind, you take a step at a time, and then it doesn't say when you lose your mind. It says when you use your mind.
But something's so crazy.
whole
She thought it was when I lose my mind.
And I always think it like I've been seeing it like this for years. I'm like, when I lose my mind, take a step at a time. And then I was like, wait, that doesn't say that, huh? This barely happened
But it
to me
makes
today.
sense, though. It makes
Hey,
sense.
I
but
mean,
It works.
It
works.
saves Salty at work. If she's losing her mind, she's like, okay, if you lose your mind, you take a step at a time.
You can do anything, yes, that you want to do.
Yeah. It makes sense. It works.
Yeah.
It works.
Okay, so I'm curious to hear your song. I'm
My
waiting for
song
your
is a video that went viral a while ago, and I think it was a Puerto Rican radio station, and the guy calls in and he says, no me pone la música, la canción de esos son Reeboks o son Nikes.
I remember that song.
And the guy was like, what song? He's like, yeah, la de esos son Reeboks o son Nikes. And he's like, I don't know. He's like, I think it's this one. And it's the song, This is the Rhythm of the Night. But the guy didn't know how to say it because he don't speak English. So he said, Esos son Reeboks o son Nikes. And oh my God, when I heard that the first time, I died laughing because it's the guy just calling in asking for a song. He don't know what it is, but that's what it is. That's hilarious.
We
Oh,
did call
yeah.
Nike's Nike for
Yeah.
a long time. I thought it was
Still.
worse.
No, it was that one. It was that
I
one.
thought you were gonna say something crazy.
No.
Oh.
No, that one's funny just because like a lot of people, in Puerto Rico, apparently they butcher it. So
Wow.
Right?
No, Mexicans apparently butcher sopa de caracol, you know. No, hey, but then didn't you say one? It was a TikTok video where the guy was like, hey, ¿vas a trabajar? No, porque no celebran el Burger King.
yeah. So it was a kid who called, and I think it was a little Mexican dude. He doesn't speak a lot of English. And the guy goes, he's like, no, you're not gonna work today. He's like, no, not today. Like, ¿por qué? La say, oh, andamos celebrando el Burger King. La say, what? Like, yeah, Burger King. La say, es the one that saved all the slaves. You're like, Martin Luther King. He's like, yeah, it's the way. He didn't know. He thought he knew it was a king, so he went with Burger King.
Oh man, that was hilarious. That
All
one
right.
made me laugh. I was in lows.
All
I
right,
couldn't
so
stop laughing. I had to get out of line and sit down for that one.
So music question. When you guys are listening to a song and you guys are vibing out to it, do you guys change the way you speak to the way that the song is being sang? And a perfect example is It Wasn't Me by Shaggy. Because when that guy comes on and he starts doing his like reggae style, I can swear everyone is singing along with him in that style. So how do you guys do it?
When I'm driving and I listen to like old school rap, my seat goes down and I'm like,
I put you in the
a
mood.
van. I'm in a van. I'm in a utility van. I'm like, driving. My whole mindset just changes, and then I got to change it back because, whoa, you're a Christian. Remember, you can't be like,
You're a Christian.
So you can, but yeah, absolutely. Music in itself has, an effect that takes you to memory lane, and that's the beauty about listening to a song that you hadn't listened for a long time, and then you start acting that way, you start talking that way, and just going. But it's fun. I mean, it takes you to that, to there.
Even like dancing, like when they put Selena songs, I've seen people like,
Oh,
I can see them feel themselves like her, like think, como bailan y todo.
Right.
I've seen that a lot.
It's like me with the Bichota song.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like it just like
She turns into
Yeah.
dance.
I have different playlists for different feelings. So like if I'm feeling a certain type of way, I have a playlist for that.
Me too.
And then a playlist for like a whole bunch of different stuff. But like a good example is like working out. Like there's like my working out playlist, and then there's like my driving home from work on a dark night type of thing, or going to work and trying to get pumped up type of thing. Like there's definitely different vibes depending on the music that you listen to. But I think you're right. See, I mean, when I was in college, I listened to a lot of Kanye West while I was studying, and specifically his one album, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I listened to that a lot. And then I also listened to Mumford and Sons, which is like a folk artist type of music. And to this day, when it's fall, that's like what I want to listen to. And for the longest time, I was like, why is it that as soon as it starts getting cold, like I want to listen to this album or I want to listen to Mumford and Sons? And a lot of it has to do because I was studying in the fall in the library with my headphones blaring with just that music on. And it just brings me back to that time. Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? Yeah. So yeah, I guess everybody that feels the same about music. What is that one song though that takes you like, and it takes you deep?
Deep
Like
fun times or deep like
fun times, but not like dark times.
I can sing it. I can sing mine. It's called Yo quiero es una gata para darle guata, uva, 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 guata.
It's an old Lambe reggaeton song. Yeah.
Oh, like you don't even understand. It gets me back to my teen years. I like if I'm driving, be careful.
By the way, we have that playlist. I have a song or a playlist with that song in it, and it's just old school reggaeton, like all old stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that is my song. That brings me back.
And we usually play that playlist when we're like driving to like on a road trip. Yeah. Because I need to give her some time to calm down after, you know.
For me, as soon as I hear Danza Kuduro, oh my God, it reminds me of my college days, like with my girlfriend out. Danza Kuduro by Don Omar.
Danza Kuduro.
Yeah.
But hey, I remember one time Soti had an issue with the certain lyrics about the wheels go round and round. And she
and Cocomelon. And Cocomelon.
Oh, Cocomelon. It was Cocomelon. That's right.
Yes. Yeah. Like I have an issue with Cocomelon being, I don't even know how you would call it, because that's not sexist though. It's okay. So I'm listening. I'm cleaning and I'm listening to Cocomelon, and then they're going on the bus, right? The wheels on the bus are going round and round, and all of a sudden the daddy's like, and I love you. And I was like, oh, the daddy, I love you. And then mommies are like, and then mommies on the bus go, shh, 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 shh. And I was like, this is horrible. Why are moms always the bad ones? This literally,
I mean, it might as well be a documentary. I mean, it's like exactly what it is.
Are you serious?
Could it be because maybe most of them don't have dads, and so
that went deep.
Whoa! Wow!
Damn! Most of them. Who we talking? Who we talking about here? First of all,
remix, go back.
Let me get rid
of those kids on the bus.
Those damn kids on the bus. If they had a dad, their dad would be taking them to school, not the bus.
What I was trying to say, oh my God, what I was trying to say is it goes back to a couple episodes that we had. And we were talking about why mothers are celebrated more than dads. And maybe because the mom is a disciplinary one. Because not everyone has a dad. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I would rather say maybe the mom is just more disciplinary when it just kind of leave it there. You know, but no, I think you're right. Bringing back to that point is because the mom is mostly the discipline. For us, they're like, deja que llore.
Right.
Se le va a quitar, you know, and then we can kind of tune it out.
Moms are fun. Moms are fun, and we're not always the disciplinary.
Most of the time.
I'm the disciplinary one. I got Kaylee's mouth like here. Yeah, nomás, just natural. Kaylee, you know, it's just yeah. But yeah.
I don't know. I could see that. Like, you know, the mom is always like, it's not even well, I guess it is disciplinary, but it's more of a, like, trying to make sure that the kid is behaving in a certain way, like behaving
In the
themselves
bus.
in the bus. Yeah.
Mhm.
I can't really tell my kid to behave any one way in the bus. I was worse. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
okay, so we watched Coco Melon, but Maya, you and your brother have your kids watching Granja de Zenon.
Yeah.
It's just the same thing, right?
This one is no, it's not the same thing because Coco Melon, I feel like it's like, things about life, like, taking a bath, eating your veggies,
Sure.
sugar, stuff like that, right? Whereas Granja de Zenon, it's more just farm, like songs with farms and getting to know the animals and their sounds and what they do.
So for the
Like the
people who
Bacalola?
Yeah.
La
Yeah.
Vaca Lola.
So for people who don't know, who are listening and don't know what the hell Coco Melon is because they had kids like a long time ago or don't have kids, Coco Melon is a YouTube or it's, I guess, a series of videos, and Granja de Zenon is very similar, in which they use a method of singing, but then they have different I guess animations, and they
Mhm.
cut different animations like every 1 to 3 seconds. And the majority, so I learned this on TikTok. They say it's like crack for kids because a kid's attention span is very, very short. And so most videos or most shows that are out there, they have a cut scene every like 3 to 6 seconds. And Coco Melon cuts it down from 1 to 3 seconds. So the kid's attention span is like straight on that whole thing because it's switching so often that they don't have really a chance to like get bored. And so they just constantly watch it and they just stick on it.
Mm-hmm.
But it has a lot of good things. I mean, it's teaching them a lot of cool stuff and a lot of nursery rhymes and stuff like that.
Like to eat sugar and say, "Are you eating sugar?" "No, Papa."
Oh yeah.
That bothers me too. Cesar. That bothers me too. They're teaching our kids to lie. Because he goes, they're like, "Are you eating sugar?" And he's hiding the sugar behind. "No, Papa." Yeah, no.
Yeah, but the dad catches him.
Yeah, but it don't matter. What if you don't catch him?
But Toti, look, this is a prime example of what you just did. Why she goes.
We're not gonna go into that conversation.
Another episode.
Yes.
And meanwhile, I'm over here like, but he caught him. It's fine. He caught him.
He caught him.
Yeah, he didn't eat it.
He didn't eat it. He just tasted it.
Yeah. And then we caught him. It's no big deal.
Yeah, no, my kids are past Coco Melon already. They're more like into Encanto and what else? Hawkeye, just other stuff.
Yeah.
A bit older. Yeah.
So did you know what Coco Melon was?
I seen it a couple of times, but I'm like, just what is they like? Coco Melon. Okay, Coco Melon. But Toti opened my eyes. I didn't realize that Johnny and all this stuff, It's like,
yeah, you eating sugar? No, Papa.
I'm gonna be looking for Johnny.
Yeah.
You eating food? Yeah. But anyways, so
well, follow us on our social media, Instagram, Facebook. We will have our live
next Sunday,
February 6th.
So we're going to be posting the link and information. We have a special guest. We're going to play a fun game and should be fun.
Yeah, so stay tuned. Please continue to hit that like button, that share button, so that our content can just spread all over the world, of knowledge. Just kidding. So yeah. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. We'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great week.
All right. Bye.